Good morning, movers and shakers. It's 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on a Monday, August 5th, 2024. I am your host, Michael Walgrave. I welcome you to our YouTube channel, this live stream. In the backdrop, we got the mighty Garrett Beans Beaner, producer extraordinaire from Rock County, Minnesota. Need some artwork, need a show done. That's your man. He's got quite the resume at this point. So
I enjoy it. I do what I can. How was your weekend, good sir?
Very good, very good. We actually had some decent weather. It was kind of warm. We're touching in the high 80s, low 90s, so we're still cooking around here, but we had sun and blue skies, which makes for good driving.
Absolutely.
The weather is cutting down on us again. The water from the sky will not stop here in Minneapolis and the rest of Minnesota. We've had historically wet spring, April, May, June, and it keeps coming in August. It's all right, though. That's all right. It's better than drought. So, but yeah, a great weekend. Went and did a couple of open houses. We'll probably bring those videos up here pretty quick and show you where I was running around to. I didn't do anything else other than work, just a bunch of video production and writing. I need to get back on my book writing, by the way, Garrett. I've been slacking on that.
Yeah, well, you've been busy doing other things, so.
Yeah, I was talking to one buddy, and he's like, "Oh, I read all your books. When did you go to Flint, Michigan?" I'm like, "Oh, I haven't got there yet. I'm stuck in 2002, and that was like 2010. So we got 8 more years of writing before we get up there. But that's a different thing. Other than that, good times this weekend. Got to talk to a lot of friends. The home happy hour is now a thing. I got a lot of buddies that married with children, and their wives and their kids would both kill them if they went out too often. And so dad has to stay home, but dad still needs to do his old buddies to get his head right in terms of the world. I think men need that. They don't get enough conversation, especially you veterans out there. You go find your veteran organization. You talk to your vet buddies. You reach out there and connect. It's important for their health. It's important for your health. So that's my public service announcement today on that topic. Little background on the show here, get back on track. Movie Minnesota, this is our week 4 pilots live stream. We were on show 16, and we've been looking at a different county of the 7-county central Twin Cities, Minneapolis metro area. The metro does extend out to the 13 to 16 county area, but we're just kind of looking at the core right now. We looked at Dakota County, Scott County, and Anoka County, and this week we're looking at the biggest of the counties, Hennepin County. That's where all it started. It's the home of Minneapolis, is the county seat, and we got some details coming up here where we give you your intel report on what Hennepin County is about. What else we got on the deal? We got some houses we're going to look at in Minnetonka and Hopkins to get an idea of the market. Those are 2 cities within Hennepin County. And that'll wrap it up for the day. So let's start off with the open house virtual tours from the weekend. If you have those videos loaded up, Garrett, on Saturday. Thank you, sir. We went up to go ahead and play that beautiful home footage.
Absolutely. That'll work.
This will be Saturday. Here's your dream home, Garrett. Built in 1986, this beautiful home down in Prior Lake, Minnesota, on Lower Prior Lake. Excellent location. The location is probably worth the $1.8 million for this home just in itself, but I would not level this place at all. Got a nice little courtyard walking in here.
Wow.
You don't see courtyards too often like that. So this is like a power tour of the 4-bedroom, 5-bath here in Prior Lake, Minnesota. Just a little bit south of Shakopee. I like how they had the cabinetry lit up. They had lights within the cabinets. So
that's very cool.
Yeah, you got your major awards you can put in there, your fine china. Newer appliances, top end of stainless steel kind of stuff. I believe it's Bosch.
Okay.
Plenty of windows and light, to the fact that I kept the shades down to film, but also there's 5 fireplaces in here, so there's fireplace number 1. Feel free to count them as we go.
Jeez, another 5 fireplacer. Oh, that's cool.
There's multiple sunrooms. Sunroom number 1.
Oh, jeez.
These hardwood floors were the real deal too. I've seen some good floors, but they were pretty sweet.
That's an awesome bedroom. And another fireplace.
Yes, fireplace 2. Your primary suite attached to the courtyard. Plenty of space, vaulted ceilings. Back here we got the primary bathroom.
Wow.
His and her sink. Big old tub.
That's cool.
Shower. Sunroom number 2.
Wow, a private bathroom sunroom. What are the odds?
Of course, everyone needs one. Your lake living right there at its finest. Up here on the second level, you got the chandelier going on. I'd probably replace that.
That's cool. I like that.
Nice overlook at bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 2. I've never seen this before. There's a sink in the bedroom.
That's super weird.
That is definitely a 1980s something.
I mean, why? I mean, that's a very...
It's a convenience.
It's an older house. That's very cool, though.
Yeah. And then the basement here. If you like entertaining, this probably is your deal. Or if you have a large family, there you go. Kids' playroom. You got, well, maybe not the bar area, but
I mean,
this is nice.
A kitchen in itself.
Yeah, it has a dishwasher down there, in fact. So
fireplace number 3.
You want to make a separate living situation, this definitely could be down here. Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
4. You know. Got a bedroom in the back here. There's a stove. I don't think I counted that as a fireplace either. Plenty of closet space in the bottom bedroom. Got your own bathroom. I don't know if that was a humidor at one point.
Yeah, very odd. That's cool though.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is where I'd spend all my time. Just sitting there watching the boats go by in the summertime.
Yes.
And there, maybe. I think it's a 6 to 8 person hot tub. Nice size yard, not too big, so you're not spending all day mowing. Just enough. A little fire pit right down by the channel. We don't have a lot of open water, but that's all right. It's a no wake zone, so you're not going to get people just buzzing by your dock. And if you have kids out there swimming and such, it won't be a problem. Water was super clear too. I've had some properties I've looked at. They got some algae issues. I think the piano, it's also negotiable, I'm sure. Prior Lake, Minnesota, 1.85. I might have to call somebody today. That another realtor stopped by, Josh McGibbons. He's part of the Walgrave Real Estate Group as well, and we're kind of filming material for his open house the next day at the same place, and I was kind of giving him some tips and tricks. And we were just kind of looking at the place, like, you know, it's nice as is, but I don't know, you could probably wander in there with $200,000 and just totally revamp the place in terms of, you know, mostly cosmetic stuff and just getting it up to date, paint, carpet, and outlets and that kind of thing. And maybe put in some more recessed lighting, such as LEDs. But he was thinking that place could probably be worth $2.5 million if you did the revamp right. So I don't know. You got any money you want to go in on a project, Garrett?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, if somebody else out there does, you can get a hold of me at Michael at Walgrave at 612. Michael at Walgrave.com. I'm sorry. Phone number 612-930-2929. We can set up the show and check it out. It's not expected to be on the market too long here, so you might want to move fast. That was Saturday. Had about 6 different groups of people wander through, and all had wide eyes, so that's a good sign. But yeah, reach out to me if that's something you're interested in. If you're an investor, or if you're just a buyer looking to move up and need to sell your other house, the Walgrave Real Estate Group of Remax Advantage Plus can help you out with that. Cool. All right, so that was Saturday, August 3rd, and then we went to August 4th. Looks like I erased my information here, but oh no, there we go. So now we went up north, up in the northeast kind of area off of Highway 8, not too far from the border of Wisconsin. We're getting into more of the north woods up in this area. Definitely a land of lakes up there. Lindstrom, Minnesota. This one wasn't on a lake, but it's an acreage, and it was 15.9 acres within 45 minutes of downtown Minneapolis, which is a lot for a decent price. You want to roll that beautiful home footage?
Absolutely. Here we go.
Yeah, if you're looking to do some organic operation, or if you have horses or any other small agriculture operation, this would be perfect. You got 2 nice paved roads not too far outside of Lindstrom. Might want to take care of the gravel, though. That could be a little bit crazy in the wintertime. But plenty of places for the kids to run and have a good time.
Hi, kitty.
The cat is probably negotiable.
Yes, Mr. Mortgage Mike said the cat is negotiable.
Then there were, like, everybody that came in had to pet the kitty, and the kitty was like, I wish I should have a real estate kitty with me. Like, the kitty like greeted everybody coming in and made everyone feel at home. So this property up in Lindstrom, we're looking at 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,985 finished square feet, first level laundry, mudroom right next to the garage, a 3-stall garage. Formal dining room. People really like that type of chandelier, it seems like. I don't know. It seems a little... It could work, but I think if it's like an LED, something more modern chandelier is, I think, what there's room for. You know, bedrooms upstairs. It's like a story bathroom for the bedrooms. I like this guy's office or gal's office area.
Yeah.
See who's coming up the driveway, and nice light. And then we got the primary bedroom, plenty of space.
Wow, that's cool.
I do like the tub shower option. I'm not. Are you a bather? Do you ever?
I mean, if there's a nice bathtub, I mean, I'm down for some relaxation.
Right on.
But if I'm like getting ready for the day, it's a shower the whole way.
Yeah. We got an unfinished basement down here, about 1,000 square feet, so a person could sheetrock this up pretty quick and add some flooring, and bada boom, bada bing, you added equity to your house. This little wood burning stove for the winter months. Nice view from the background or backyard. You don't have any neighbors to stare into their windows at, which is always a good thing.
Yes, absolutely. That's one thing I like about Laverne is the houses are fairly far enough apart.
Yeah, you need. I think you need at least 1/10 of an acre at least. Get a little space. So this 15.9, there's a lot of land. It goes back to those big trees. There's a farmland that butts up against it. It's mostly ag. But there is some wetland, so it's not all usable, which is fine. It brings you more wildlife and such. It used to be a hayfield. I mean, you could possibly rent that out to the farmer, but yeah, for $580,000 for 15.9 acres, that's one of the better deals I've seen. I was chasing all over the metro this past spring for a client looking for something like that for 6 acres. So if you're interested in this, we'd like a showing up there in Lindstrom, Minnesota, give me a shout. Michael at Walgrave.com, 612-930-2929. So very nice. Okay, little something different here, Garrett. I've been screwing around with Google Ads lately, and they're having me create small, short advertisement videos to toss out into the land of the interwebs, or the galaxy of the interwebs. Could you play that YouTube ad that I sent?
Here we go.
Hello, folks at home, buyers and sellers of real estate. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Michael Walgrave. I'm part of the Walgrave Real Estate Group out of Savage, Minnesota. Short and sweet.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. So I'll be tossing that out there to the interweb world, and I'll let you know how that goes. That's a whole new thing. I feel like when you're advertising with Google, you don't really know where it's going. Are you just throwing your money away? Same with Facebook. Like, is it really doing anything? I don't know. I got a lot to learn about it, but I will keep you in the know, though, Garrett. It might be important for your productions in other areas in terms of driving traffic and sales.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right. Well, let's go on to the next segment here.
Okay.
Segment 2, common mistakes home buyers make. And we've kind of gone over this in the past couple of weeks, but just to reinforce what should be learned as a buyer. First common mistake is going over budget. People are pretty familiar with that. They've done finance. If you're a young person, you maybe going over budget is a concept that you haven't ran into quite yet. But just know that even though the banks will say, yes, you qualify for a certain amount, doesn't mean you should go after that amount, actually. It might cause you more stress in the future that you really want to deal with. So just know this, you may have more costs coming up. If you can get a house under your budget that you can put some love and a little sweat equity into, that's always a good thing. And then there's this inflation thing that we've been trying to deal with for the last few years, so keep that in the back of your head. And there's rising costs over a period of years. Like, it's not like renting where your landlord has to take care of everything. You're going to have to, take care of this and that, and insurance, taxes, all that good stuff. So just be in mind that you don't want to top out your budget. It's just fiscally a sound idea to watch that. Overlooking the importance of location. Now, there's a couple of different mindsets I've seen. One, if you're like my brother Dave down in Atlanta, he's a car guy, so he moved to Georgia. He likes to drive, so he had no problem driving an hour or 2 hours to work. Like, Atlanta was just a big racetrack for his fancy vehicle, and so, I get it. You like to cruise, this is America. We were kind of a car country, so I get it. But to me, I've always thought location, and proximity. For example, I learned this in college. It's a lot easier to fall out of bed and go to your class in the morning if you just have to walk across the street versus having to drive against traffic and all this other stuff. So same with the job, especially in Minnesota. You're going to have some snowstorms and some bad weather you're going to have to deal with if you don't work from home. So you might want to be as close as possible. Same with the school. And if you have kids, if you don't want to be chasing all over. Your time's very valuable. Gas costs money, and those are other factors you need to throw into your budgeting equation too. It's like, how much is it going to cost you to drive to work and back, for example, in a year? So that's just something to consider when you're figuring out where you need to live. If you're working from home, well, just make sure you have good internet, I guess. So you can live pretty much anywhere, which is an awesome thing, by the way, I think. Number 3, not talking to a lender and pre-qualifying for a mortgage. So it doesn't really matter which lender you go with as you're getting a pre-qualification letter, but you need to have that if you want to make an offer. And it's a starting point in any case. Lender will do like a soft record check, and they'll tell you, well, you should do this to get this in order. Oh, this popped up. There's stuff that's probably on your record you don't even know. So they'll help you clear that off if it's right or wrong. Hopefully it's just wrong, so you can just get rid of it. But Yes, talk to pre-qualify with a lender. Otherwise, you're going to get into your home search and you'll call me up and you're like, Walgrave, we need to buy this tomorrow. Well, I can't help you until you have the paperwork to submit with the offer. So we just can't give them a promise. And yes, so talk to your lender sooner rather than later. I'd say if you're looking to buy within a year, talk to them now. If you're looking to buy within 3 months, talk to them now. Even if it's 3 years, talk to them now. And it'll get you an idea where you're sitting. Lenders will give you advice. You'll come away smarter from the whole situation. It might not give you the answer you were looking for, but they may point you in the right direction of where you need to go next. So talk to your lender and pre-qualify. Not shopping for the most sustainable or a suitable mortgage to match your requirements is a common home buyer mistake. Get familiar, understand all the terms and conditions, interest rates, length of contract, mortgage types. Understand all that before selecting a mortgage. For sure, your agent can steer you in the right direction, but do your due diligence. This is a very important investment of money and time. So get educated. A good agent should be able to educate you too, or give you the resources to get educated. So make use of that. Common mistakes for home buyers. Number 5, not understanding the true costs associated with buying a house, such as taxes, HOA fees, your homeowners association, that's what HOA is, and the maintenance costs. It kind of goes back to number 1 as part of your whole overall budget for owning a home, owning this investment. And finally, number 6, a common mistake for home buyers is not using the right professionals to assist in all aspects of purchasing a new home, including mortgage professional, realtor, home inspector, contractors, and moving company. So good realtor or a good real estate group such as the Walgrave Real Estate Group, we got all those answers for you. That's what you get when we have over 200 years of professional experience combined in the office. We got those things covered. We can find you the right professionals or send you in the right direction or even tell you what you need to find. So give me a call if you have any questions about that so you don't make these common mistakes. 612-930-2929. All right. So that leads us to segment number 3. We got our intel overview of Hennepin County. We've been doing, again, county by county look at the Twin Cities. You want to roll that beautiful footage, Beans?
Absolutely. Here we go.
Overview of Hennepin County, Minnesota. Hennepin County, the most populous county in Minnesota, serves as a central hub for economic, cultural, and social activities in the state. With Minneapolis as its county seat and largest city, Hennepin County plays a vital role in the Minneapolis, St. Paul, Bloomington metropolitan statistical area. Named after Louis Hennepin, a 17th-century explorer, the county features a diverse landscape of urban centers, suburban areas, and picturesque natural settings. History. Established on March 6, 1852, Hennepin County grew rapidly due to its strategic location and natural resources, particularly the water power from St. Anthony Falls. This natural feature powered grist mills and sawmills, which were pivotal in the county's early economy. The arrival of the railroad in 1883 further accelerated development, linking Minneapolis to both coasts and solidifying its status as the flour milling capital of the world. The mid-20th century saw a suburban boom, with significant development in housing, shopping centers, and schools, shifting the population balance toward the suburbs. The arrival of Southeast Asian refugees in the mid-1970s added to the county's cultural diversity. Today, Hennepin County reflects its historical adaptability, growing from a rural frontier to a dynamic urban and suburban area. Geography. Hennepin County covers 607 square miles, with 554 square miles of land and 53 square miles of water. It is bordered by several counties and features the Mississippi River along its eastern boundary. The terrain includes extensive woods, rolling hills, and numerous lakes, providing a mix of urban environments in cities like Minneapolis and suburban settings in areas such as Eden Prairie and Bloomington. Water is a prominent feature, with many lakes and rivers enhancing the landscape. The Minneapolis Park System, managed by the Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board, includes numerous parks, lakes, and trails, ensuring the preservation of natural spaces. Notable landmarks include St. Anthony Falls and the Chain of Lakes, which offer recreational opportunities and scenic beauty. Climate. Hennepin County has a humid continental climate with significant seasonal temperature variations. Summers are warm and humid, with average high temperatures in the 80s, while winters are cold and snowy, with average lows in the teens. The county receives an average of 32 inches of precipitation annually, mostly during the summer months. The changing seasons bring diverse weather patterns, with spring featuring melting snow and budding trees, summer characterized by long, warm days, fall showcasing vibrant foliage, and winter transforming the county into a snowy landscape ideal for skiing and ice fishing. This seasonal variety offers a wide range of recreational opportunities throughout the year. Demographics. Home to over 1.2 million residents as of the 2020 census, Hennepin County boasts a diverse population, including significant African American, Latino, Asian, and other ethnic communities. The county's urban areas, particularly Minneapolis, are densely populated and serve as cultural and economic hubs. This diversity is celebrated through various festivals and community events. The county's demographic profile includes a broad range of age groups, income levels, and educational backgrounds. Educational institutions, such as the University of Minnesota, attract a global student body. Suburban areas like Bloomington, Edina, and Plymouth have experienced significant growth, offering high quality of life with excellent schools and community services. Politics. Hennepin County is known for its political engagement and active civic participation, with a history of Democratic dominance in elections. The county is governed by a board of commissioners, consisting of 7 members elected by district, overseeing public safety, health and human services, transportation, and land use. In addition to the board of commissioners, the county elects officials such as the sheriff and county attorney. Hennepin County is part of several legislative districts and the 3rd and 5th congressional districts. With strong political engagement evident in high voter turnout and active community involvement in public meetings and organizations. Economy. Hennepin County's economy is robust and diverse, with key sectors including healthcare, education, finance, technology, and manufacturing. It is home to several Fortune 500 companies, such as United Health Group, Target, and Best Buy, which provide significant employment opportunities. The healthcare sector, anchored by institutions like the University of Minnesota Medical Center and the Mayo Clinic, is a major economic driver. The financial sector is strong, with major banks and financial institutions headquartered in Minneapolis, a center for commerce and finance. Technology and innovation also play crucial roles, with a growing number of tech startups and established firms fostering a dynamic business environment. Educational institutions support research and development, further enhancing the county's economic landscape. Education. Education is a cornerstone of Hennepin County's community, with numerous high-performing school districts and higher education institutions. The University of Minnesota, located in Minneapolis, is one of the nation's top public research universities, offering a wide range of programs and contributing significantly to research and innovation. The county also hosts several other colleges and universities, such as Augsburg University and Minneapolis College of Art and Design. The K-12 education system is highly regarded, with public and private schools known for academic excellence. Charter schools and alternative education programs provide additional learning options, ensuring a comprehensive educational environment. Transportation. Hennepin County has a comprehensive transportation infrastructure, with major highways like Interstates 35, 35W, and 94 facilitating regional connectivity. Public transportation, managed by Metro Transit, includes extensive bus routes and light rail lines such as the Metro Blue Line and Green Line, providing convenient travel options. The North Star commuter rail offers efficient commutes from the northern suburbs to downtown Minneapolis. The Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, a major air travel hub, offers numerous domestic and international flights. This well-developed transportation network supports the county's economic activities and enhances the quality of life for residents. Recreation and natural resources. Hennepin County is renowned for its natural landscapes and recreational opportunities. The Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board manages an extensive park system, including major parks like Minnehaha Park and Theodore Wirth Park. The chain of lakes and Lake Minnetonka offer excellent opportunities for boating, fishing, and water sports. The county's commitment to preserving natural spaces is evident in its numerous conservation areas and nature reserves, providing habitats for wildlife and enhancing residents' quality of life. Efforts to protect these natural resources ensure they remain accessible and enjoyable, offering a wide range of year-round recreational activities. Conclusion: Hennepin County, Minnesota, represents a dynamic blend of historical heritage, economic vitality, and community spirit. Its evolution from a rural frontier to a bustling urban and suburban county within the Twin Cities metropolitan area is a testament to its adaptability and growth. With its diverse population, thriving economy, and rich cultural and natural resources, Hennepin County continues to be a desirable place to live, work, and play, offering a high quality of life for its residents and a welcoming environment for visitors.
All right. Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
It's a different universe in downtown Minneapolis. I'll tell you that. It's its own thing. And I've lived a lot of places: Italy, Miami, Portland, California, all over. And but I've never lived like in the heart of a city like this, and it's pretty cool. But one thing I got to do that was brought up on there is like, yes, this is like a big parkland. They've done well to bring parks to the adults and the children. There's miles of biking and walking trail that I'm going to have to go explore, I think, once it gets a little bit cooler out and stops raining. But yes, quite the city. Again, the reason it hasn't grown bigger, obviously, is the wintertime. Like it's people get scared because they think their fingers are going to fall off. But I guess you get cold enough, they might. But you know, the way we look at it around here is there's indoor times. Is it too hot outside? Well, go enjoy that AC or go to the lake. Is it too cold outside? Well, stay indoors. So I don't know. It's not like we're fighting the elements like our forefathers did back in the day. So I would highly recommend checking out the Minneapolis area, Hennepin County area. If you're not from the Twin Cities, or even if you are from Minnesota, I'd definitely look into that. It's definitely a different world to live in, and I'd love it. So thank you for that video there, Garrett.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Yeah, we're looking, my stats say we got about 1.2 million people, 529,000 households as of 2022, 2020. Ancestry, it's a pretty good mix. We got German at 7.7, Irish at 2.5 of the population, English at 3.2, Norwegian 2.5, Swedish 1.5, Somali 3.0, African, Polish, Mexican, and French are the top ethnicities in the area. It's definitely a melting pot. There's folks from all over the world here. I may want to explore turning my ads into giving them another language, since Google Translation makes that very easy and I don't have to speak Somali, but I can just put it in print. Anyways, shouldn't be giving away my secrets here of real estate domination, but
So the Hopkins house must have sold.
you got some info on that, or
It just says that it's gone on the site. Maybe it went off. It says maybe it went off the market. And I do see it says offer pending. So
okay. Oh no, yeah, put that up there. Does it show anything?
no, the whole listing is gone. So it must have sold.
That's surprising that my website won't even bring it up. But yeah, like yesterday, I was hoping that we could get this on here. We're gonna do a kind of a look at 3 different places, one in Hopkins, 2 in
Yeah, this is what comes up when I bring up the Hopkins house.
Oh, that's fine there. Does it have any? Scroll down just a little bit. Nope,
Yep.
It doesn't give the pictures or anything.
Nope, nothing. The whole thing's gone.
So that's what the front of it looks like. But man, that was a nice place. Yeah, when I brought that up, when I was researching a few homes last night, I was looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Hopkins, and that was at the top for $498,000, so just under $500,000. And the place is 3-bed, 2-bath. It was built in 1984, but it was on 0.28 acres, which is a lot, and it was 2,208 square feet. And it did say in the agent remarks that last night they were taking bids up till 6 p.m. So there was multiple bids on the property. So just be aware that things fly off the market pretty quickly around here. So talk to your lender and get that pre-approval letter and do your due diligence, and then get ready to bid against other people, because there's more and more people that are starting to come out of the woodwork. Interest rates are holding steady, if not getting ready to drop to low sixes. And there's a lot of people that have been looking to move for a while, just trying to time the market, and they're waiting to get under 6. But if you do that, and then we've talked about this in the past couple of weeks, if you're waiting for the interest rate before you buy, so is everybody else. So now in terms of supply and demand, when you go to buy, now you're going to have to actually offer more than the asking price just to get the bid. So be aware of that. I would get into the mix now, and then as rates drop, which they've been predicted, election year, high 5s, I guess, or even next year. It all depends how well we've taken care of the inflation problem, really, in terms of lending. So again, I encourage you to get ready to buy now. And besides, we got winter coming up here pretty quick. So if you get into buying, finding a house now, by the time September rolls around, you got perfect weather to move all that heavy stuff, and it's not as much of a sweat fest. So all right, cool. Well, let's try the second house here. This one's a condo in Minnetonka. Just kind of looking at a range of different properties in Hennepin County. This is only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at Cloud 9 Flats, digging the name. I believe this one was built back in 1986, so 80s is kind of the theme this week. It's not that long ago, but it's, 1,463 finished square feet. This one's rocking in at $324,900 for 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It is a condo. I believe it's on the 5th story. Looks like it has some beautiful views.
Yeah.
I'm loving the floors and just the fresh, newer look that it has. Got the
that's cool.
French doors.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Nice appliances, very, very modern. I never quite understood the bed frame. Like, I guess put drapes on there for privacy. I don't know. Looks like they made quite a few updates. Slick looking building. Got some nice walking paths around a water feature. Very cool entry. Wow. So you got some rooftop stuff going on. Nice gym area included. So this isn't a rental. It's actually, you can buy an apartment. So the difference would be you're kind of got to take care of some other things, HOA fees, for example. Ooh, nice parking garage. Ooh, electric charger for the Tesla. But you can build equity if you own it. So that's like the big thing. So if you're trying to find a good location and you're looking to go from rental to buying, perhaps that's like an intermediary between the big house plans. So something to consider. All right, let's go to the single family at 2721 Foxgate Drive in Minnetonka, Minnesota, Hennepin County. If any of these places catch your eye, give me a shout. I can give you more information on it. 612-930-2929. Or you can reach me on my email, michael@walgrave.com. Texting does work too for 612-930-2929. You're a texter. I don't know. Everybody has a different communication style. Some people, you have to meet them in person for sure. Other people, they love the phone. More the younger generation, I think you can get business done just by texting these days. So email for sure. So here we go. This one's just over a half a mil at 529,000. Built in 1987. It's on 0.59 acres. It's quite a bit of acreage for the Hennepin County area. 2,010 finished square feet. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Plenty of space for hosting and that growing family. Vaulted ceilings. Nice wood floors. Dining area. Breakfast nook, it looks like. Stainless steel appliances, it appears. More chandelier. A little bit more modern chandelier.
It's a very nice house.
Mm-hmm. This is probably one of the more sought-after areas of the Twin Cities area in terms of its proximity to downtown and proximity to Fortune 500 companies. I believe General Mills is over in that direction.
Okay.
So the prices are a little bit higher in these areas. But I'm finding that these 80s properties, it's before they really started slimming down the property size, like you're more likely to find more acreage, it seems like, with the older properties.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful deck for hosting. So you got a lot of mature trees. That's always a good selling point. I don't necessarily like those housing developments where everything's new and there's hardly any shade, or protection from the elements. But this has plenty of it. I believe this is on a cul-de-sac, so you don't have traffic flying by if you have little ones running around outside. I might have to go check this place out. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of potential with that unfinished basement.
Mm-hmm. Well, cool. That was 529,000 for 2,010 square feet with 0.59 acres. Something you're interested in looking at this week? Give me a shout. 612-290-930-2929. Monday morning.
I love it.
All right. Do we have a fifth segment here?
We don't.
Are you gonna maybe you want to sing us a real estate ballad of some sort? You got any?
Let's see what I can come up with here. Buy a house without a mouse at Walgrave Real Estate.
Hey.
That's all I got for you this Monday morning.
Beautiful. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Beans. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. All right. As you may have noted, I like to keep things light. We like to keep things light. Yes. I mean,
Absolutely.
you got to get serious when you get serious. This is big ticket investment stuff. Believe me, I take this very seriously, but sometimes you got to lighten up a little bit because then your eyes and ears open up a little bit and answers seem to develop better versus if you're just stressed out and in that narrow little view of the world. So, yes. Here's to enjoying life in all its angles.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess we can wrap this up here. It's been a nice show here, just getting the week started. I appreciate your work there, Garrett. And we are working on Hennepin County in the 7-county metro area of the Twin Cities of Minnesota this week of August of 2024. We 9:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. This will be the last week of the pilot program. We're in discussions right now what's going on next, and hopefully we have some other folks to be on the show. I would like to introduce parts of the Walgrave real estate team, such as Josh Nath, Josh McGibbons, and Nick Selly. hopefully we can get them on the show, or at least give you a little introduction of who these folks are. If you don't feel I'm the guy, if we don't gel right, that's fine. But we got somebody in the group for everyone. So we might as well just highlight everyone. So with that being said, I'd like to remind you, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., Ryan O'Neill and the Minnesota Real Estate Team. The Walgrave Group is part of the Minnesota Real Estate Team, the number 3 RE/MAX team in the globe, on the globe. They're having they have their live stream show on real estate, 10 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. They're on WCCO, Facebook, YouTube, Odyssey, I believe, is the other one. And then on Wednesday, noon to 1 p.m., U.S. Home Talk with Cousin Jason, Cousin Marcus, and Magic Mike Overson, who we had on the show last week from Luminate. So want some more Minneapolis intel, real estate conversations, definitely check those guys out. A little bit different than our show here. This is more like the broad strokes. They get into the nitty gritty a little bit more. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody tuning in, spending time with us, getting this week started. Should be a great week. I appreciate all the love out there, and let's just keep this moving. So you're watching Moving Minnesota. I am your host, Mike Walgrave. We got Garrett Beans Beaner in the background producing. And I just want to say, make it a great week. Peace.